guys, we tried super hard. We got to do a little catch up right now, breakdown of today's video. As you see, we were in Rhode Island. We rolled up to Yawgoo with the hopefulness to do some snowboarding. I've still never snowboarded in Rhode Island. And when we showed up, it was absolutely downpouring, torrential downpouring. They closed the mountain and then I kicked it for like 2 more days and they never even ended up opening back up. So while I was up on the East Coast, I figured after that last brutal surf multiple session, I got to just get my body dialed back in. So we were having some fun. The next session that you're going to see here, my camera died. It's hard to film yourself surfing. So I set my phone up filming my camera to see why my camera kept shutting off. And when you record for long periods of time on the Sony, even when I have it set to high, the internal temp overheats and it needs to cool down, so it shuts off. So we got like 30 minutes of this hour-and-a-half fun surf session of me just cruising these longboard waves on my own. And then leading into, like I said, I haven't been doing so much vlog type stuff. I've kind of just been recording and it allowed me to do some things that are outside of what I normally do. So we mic'd up the homie Kendrick, and this dude is an absolute character, bro. And when he gets into character mode, it is hilarious. So there's like a little skit of him with this yo-yo walking the dog around the beach, just trying to make people laugh. And then we will get into the breakdown of the gnarliest part of this video after you enjoy this first section here.
Beautiful day to walk the dog. Morning. Beautiful day to walk your dog. Sure is. I got my dog right here. I was gonna say. Yeah. To get the workout in. Good morning. Beautiful day to walk your dog.
Bro, drop a thumbs up on this video if you want some more of that. I can't even begin to theorize the hilarious things that we could come up with if we started doing more mic'd up content like that. But hope you guys enjoyed that first section. As I explained in the last video, surfing's so gnarly. I took like 5 months off since November. And then as you saw in the last video as well, surfed like 3 times. And then now we're at 4 times here with breaks in between. And we rolled up first before the heavy day shows up. I got to show you this clip here. It kind of looks like it's heaving, but it's actually more of like a big, powerful, mushy wave. But me, T-Cap, and Candy scored the sickest day. Dude, with no cameras for hours, just absolutely dreaming. And then here's where T-Cap booked his flight. He was all stoked up on good waves and there wasn't really anything in the forecast. T-Cap booked a flight to Nicaragua. Within 72 hours, the charts absolutely maxed out. This dude got on a plane and I was hitting up all the boys like, yo, T-Cap just booked a flight. It's not specifically T-Cap, but anybody who like, I feel like it's when I don't have the patience and I book something because I want to score, it ends up coming right afterwards. Like I just left the East Coast because of snow and no waves, and boom, swell and snow showed up the moment I left. But I rallied the boys and was like, yo, T-Cap took off. It's going to be an absolute world-class monumental swell. And it legitimately was. And it was the first time I had paddled out on my shortboard with holes in my wetsuit, the most humbled you could be, ice freezing cold, complete ruthless endurance. You don't have the strength, you don't have the grit, and I have the mental capacity. So I was just out there getting beaten down. I got obliterated. You'll see the slams at the end of this montage. I got some good ones, a bunch of barrel dodges, a bunch of just terrible rides, but honestly, I'm stoked. Jamal was there and we were both claiming the same thing, like, yo, we haven't been putting the work in to be scoring these waves like that. So we just have to love the fact that it's happening and give all the props and all the stoke to the people who are out there who put the work in. So I gotta give some shout outs right now. Surf footage is so hard to specifically tell who is who, but there was these 3 legends out there who I met. Cole Boosie, Hetty Jr., and then Joshua Hetty, and these dudes were ripping. So we got some banger shots from all these boys. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to Gertie Beats for stacking on the beach. This dude was there at 4:50 in the morning, hitting me with truckies outside the RV. Just to be back in the water is an absolute blessing. Even though we didn't capitalize on what we wanted to, I feel like I still did pretty well and was able to take off on some bombs, even though I didn't surf them as magically as we would have hoped to. But I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this video. It finishes out with the sunset after this epic day and then into the next morning where the waves were still pumping. But I hope you guys are stoking on this type of content as I catch back up into the daily stoke. Just drop some love if you're not already. Subscribe and enjoy the rest of this edit. Pumping waves on the East Coast for the dream. Woo.
Holy shit. Oh. Oh my God.